Take the Lincoln Tunnel through Weehawken, through Secaucus, across the Hackensack River, and you'll arrive, as we have, at MetLife Stadium at East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the New York Jets. Here's the kicker, Harrison Mevis, out to get us started. And we are underway from MetLife Stadium. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
And it's strong.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run with a rookie drafted in the 3rd round. Able to break through that initial contact and winds up getting about 3 there. It's 2nd down. From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down at 6. Now Rodgers. Will get this into the hands of Ayuk. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big
Come on.
After the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
They run. It's Johnson.
I don't think I got it.
Yeah. Sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on down.
Boy, you fucking slow. I mean, you gotta at least be powerful. Oh, damn.
Here's Fields. This pass out wide to Hall.
Boom, yeah. Clean him up, Fred.
Defense is worried that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Fucking safeties, man.
The completion on first didn't get much, and now the run on second doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down in his play sheet, trying to dial up a big 3rd down play.
Don't jump. Ready?
Now Fields.
Oh, shit.
And he is caught. And he's in.
I honestly didn't think we had that much time.
His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Jets are on the board here first in the season opener. Point after here coming up. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. And that flag accepted.
Oh, sorry, bad red.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They begin the drive with Johnson. They'll get this to about the 38. From the 38 now, here's 2nd down at 7. Ayuk goes in motion. Rodgers now to throw. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. To throw is Rodgers. He'll let it fly for Austin. He's got it at the 15. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Calvin Austin, 62 yards. And the Steelers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Boswell good with the extra point. And we are tied at 7.
Whoa, whoa.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Oh, and a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
They going all up in the air and shit, bro. What the hell?
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Perfect start to the season on their first drive last time out, able to find the end zone. Now we'll see if they can make it 2 for 2 here in week 1. And he'll get this out to a...
Oh, my God.
Not quite enough for the first, almost. Give him 9 instead.
Running right into the shit, man. Why are y'all getting pushed back?
Here's Fields. Flushed out right. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
5 yards that time, taking it himself, and he has enough for the first.
I know we're in the era of the mobile quarterback, but there's still an element of surprise when that position keeps the football, and what a nice gain on that play.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he stopped immediately there. Deshaun Elliott up to make the play defensively. So nothing there that time, and maybe you need to look to the O-line. They weren't able to create any space.
No, they weren't, and you know as well as I do, as many offensive line coaches we've ever met, I think that'll be addressed loudly when those guys get to the sideline.
And they're usually loud and big. Escaping the pressure right. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Why?
To throw is Fields. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Smith. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
Nice and windy, Here we go. All right.
And he's not going to get the first. I don't even think he made it back to the line of scrimmage. He tried to do it himself, but couldn't find his way to the marker. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
That's my dick, bro. I'm watching my streams and shit. Damn. Fuck.
And the Jets are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
It's a fucking false start, man.
Fields. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six for a Steeler touchdown. Boswell for the extra point. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter.
14, Jets 7.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to attain.
And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Here we go, son. All right.
They'll run with Hall. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
At the 39-yard line.
Second quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Straight ahead is Hall. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
2nd and 10.
You got a mini bait. Here we go. EQ. Go.
Back to throw. Fields. They'll find Metcalf. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
11. Here we go. Chimps with it. Let it. Right.
Fields now to throw. And check down, complete to Hall. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
I tell you what, it looks like he's shaking off that pick six just fine. It's not just defensive backs that have to have short memories. Quarterbacks utilize that as well. A much more confident throw right there.
Now it's Fields. Eluding the pressure right. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll run with Hall. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go, son. 551, 551, go. Go.
Operating from the gun, Fields.
Look at
His
it.
right.
Boy. Oh my gosh.
Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. One of the linemen on the other side has got it. We hear them discuss red zone efficiency a lot, CD. And they almost gave that one up in the red zone. Hopefully they'll have another shot.
And you and I both know that every offensive coordinator, play caller in the league, they take particular delight in their red zone calls because those are the payoff ones. But you can't call a play if your team doesn't have the ball. Got to secure it.
And he is in. Touchdown, New York. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Jets are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point attempt here still to come.
Jock Peterson. Hold on, a day too late.
And we've got a good one rolling. We're all knotted up at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. They definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember, the ball comes out and it's scooped up by the Jets. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line.
You remember in preseason we were going to the different training camps and visiting teams, and we always would see the running backs working out and going through those gauntlet drills.
Yep.
And, you know, guys either slapping at the ball or the machines. You got to learn to take care of it.
Yeah, they lost it there. Big fumble. Good starting position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line.
Touches the ball, shouldn't come out.
They give up the middle. And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Oftentimes when you see a running back get bunched up in the backfield, it's usually because the defensive tackle is eating up blockers for others to make the play. Not in this case.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Ball again. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Steelers' 14-yard line. 67 yards rushing for him in his first half as he is looking at mid-season form here in the opener.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here we go. 319, good set. Set out.
Give to Hall running right. And he'll give it back 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
Well, it wasn't much of a gain, but we're getting near the 2-minute warning, so maybe they just want to get to that point, regroup, and decide what they want to do the rest of the half.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. They'll come up 2nd and 7.
No mind. Here we go. 19 strikes. Tonight.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Got a man and he hits him in stride. Now he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. DK Metcalf from 10 yards out. And the Jets are going to take the lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is now 21-14. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Prime time. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Jermaine Johnson credited with that sack.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds.
At their own 29-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
Any questions of how they'd approach this drive were answered right there. They come out throwing, and they get a nice pickup here toward the end of the first half.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Well, this one complete to Smith. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Here you go. 331, 331. Punch right.
A shotgun snap, Fields. And it's complete right back in the hands of Smith. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 and the 15.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
19 instructions. Hey, 10.
Throwing again is Fields. Under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. T.J. Watt causing the disruption. He gets the sack.
But that's what they have to do more of defensively, not just getting sacks, but they have to keep getting in his face, not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few glass stains on that jersey. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
A 29-yard attempt.
And his kick here is good. And the lead works its way up to 10, 24-14. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Well, indeed, trying to run it out as they start on the ground. And he will perhaps get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And time has run out on this first half. So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the Sunshine State and Scott Hansen with our EA Sports halftime report. We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Here we go.
Here's a give to Hall. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it's just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Hall again. That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. 82 yards rushing for him now here in week one. A very solid start to this new campaign. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
222, 222. Go.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Flushed out right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Offense is moving it a little bit, out them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Now a 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Fields. Targeting the out route, and he completes this to Metcalf. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 31-yard line.
That's another Jets first down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Back to throw. Fields. Now a short pass pulled in by Washington. Only able to gain a couple there. And that'll make it 2nd down.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on, you're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked off by Fred Warner. And what a return as he brings us all the way back to the 25-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
They'll try to get the offense going with Johnson. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. That's Jermaine Johnson stopping that play before it begins, dropping it for a loss. Here's Johnson again on 2nd down. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A great effort there with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Steelers take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. extra point put through by Boswell. And that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. Now Hall to start the drive. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down. He continues to be effective running the football, a big reason that they have the lead.
And I love one of the quotes that I read about him where he said of himself, I love it when a team just hops on my back and I just carry them along.
On 1st down, right back to Hall. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. T.J. Watt, always a disruptor, there to blow that play up.
I'm getting a sense that the momentum of this game is changing since the break. Nice play there, and this D is fired up.
Here we go. Yep. Green light.
Throwing on 2nd down. Fields. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
Here we go, son. Right. Minute. Jump. Hey, 10. Right.
Operating from the gun. Fields. And this is too far behind his man. He missed him. It's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down.
Angel. 331. Hey, 10.
They snap it to Fields. This is caught inside the 15. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. They'll give to Hall. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal.
Turn.
One more time with Hall. Calling a gain of a couple. The defense stiffening here. It's 3rd and goal.
I have to laugh a little bit because he actually handed it off. I thought with the 2 touchdown passes he's thrown in this one already, he'd go ahead and fling and try and get a 3rd one.
Yeah, now from this spot on 3rd down, I think he'd probably throw it here.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. They won't even send in a running play here, I don't believe. I think they go ahead and try and throw it for a touchdown.
Now Fields on 3rd and goal. Escaping the pressure right. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th.
He didn't like what he saw downfield, decided his best course of action was to take off and run. And that ended up being a gamble that did not pay off for him. Now they would have to gamble again if they want to keep this series going.
So 3 points, response there to that opening touchdown in his 3rd quarter.
And that's an important 3, both in terms of adding to your lead, but also letting the other guys know you're not going to just come out in the 2nd half and take over.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. Now a 10th carry for Johnson. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Up near the 45 at the 44. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th.
And, partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
Here we go with Johnson. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on 4th down. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they run it with Hall. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
We knew both of these safeties were good in run support, but how about the play we just saw there? How about that closing speed? Able to get to the outside part of the field and turn that play into a loss.
And maybe shades of the steel curtain here as the Steeler defense drops him behind the line again. A 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
I know they've got to be careful not to go to the well too often, but it's a fine line, isn't it? Because sometimes, if you've got success, you want to just keep pounding away.
But no success there. They rallied quickly on the defensive end. The Jets on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Looking to throw. Fields. Now a short pass pulled in by Washington. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
On the draw, it's Hall. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down in the backfield. That whole thing was thrown off track thanks to the defense of Fred Warner. Really nice play. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. One play action. Fields. Catch is made by Metcalf. And the way in. Touchdown, New York. DK Metcalf. Halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Jets are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now stands at 13. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. All right, last touchdown we just saw. What an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here. And they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
I think if they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. Eluding the pressure. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Jermaine Johnson in there to get him once again. That's 2 sacks for him now here on opening day. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll let it fly for Austin. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. And that pretty much has been the storyline, Charles. This defense, they seem to be one step ahead from the start of the game until now.
And you identified it perfectly, and we can see the frustration that's settling in now. And it's probably been there for a long time, but now it's evident because you can see it in their faces, you can see it in their body language, maybe even a little bit in that play call that ended up maybe closing them out.
It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. So that one will get him halfway to the first down marker. 7 yards makes it 3rd and 7 now. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. They keep it on the ground. And again, a loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Here's the Jets punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And that is very well done there, as this will be marked out of bounds at the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
First down, Pittsburgh.
Here's Rodgers. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete.
Just a difficult situation to be in here in the final minute. Down 2 scores. You know you need some providence from somewhere. They're going to keep firing away till the end, but this one falls incomplete.
Throwing now is Rodgers. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
And now defensively in the 2-minute drill, the big key to me, make sure you understand your assignments, and anytime you get a chance to tackle someone in bounds, get them on the ground.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. Now Rodgers got to have this one. He's going to let it fly. And it's knocked away and incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that will force a turnover on downs.
Nose up, ready? 331, 331.
And they'll indeed take a knee. The city always a little extra excitement for week one in one of our early window games.